Marco, I want to make a couple of logistical comments. Since normally we would be two different buildings, as you know, and we're combining courses for two reasons, partly because of the fact that we are fewer than we were a week ago, but the other part of it is simply because there's a video camera, and the video output probably will not stay for our time discussion. So here's what I suggest. If you disagree with this, think that that's not a good idea, then you can argue with it. But I would suggest that for the first little while, we stay together. And then after the video camera has left, then we can divide back up into project. Okay? So is that agreeable? Second issue, I just have a question, which is how many people here have read the dialogue all the way to the end? Would be inspired to read it all the way to the end, and then get something out of that.
Symposium, we mean that this is a gathering of scientists or vice professionals discussing various questions. So, but at that moment, symposium means just a drinking event and just entertainment. So when Plato gave title symposium, I think that it's my opinion, I may be wrong, that he meant under this word both meanings, like the entertainment part of symposium and also the part that symposium is the event when you gain some knowledge.
So, anybody else want to discuss this?
Yes. Well, I completely agree with Mr. that symposium was an activity where it's supposed to be a very structured form of entertainment because as I read strictly, there were spots for two men to sit and have a conversation amongst each other while being entertained. And the symposium
How do you know that?
I read it.
Okay.
I read it. But anyway,
the reason I ask is because there's a passage in the dialogue. Remember when Alcibiades comes in, so there's several places in which they refer to seating arrangements.
Mm-hmm. And also there was somebody who was conducting how much would be drank and how would be drunk and how much water would be mixed with wine. So the level of intoxication there would be. So, but in this text we see that they want to have a strict philosophical conversation between everyone, not just people separately having conversations.
But so, this is another day of the retreat, so they had the feast the day before the symposium and before this dialogue, and now everyone has the day a headache and they have been already around, and I think that where that they had drunk the day before, this would be the usual symposium they were holding.
And do you mean with flute girls? Because here they don't.
If I saw a college notice and it said, I have in fact seen a college notice that says symposium, and what the symposium at a college would be like and what the symposium here would be like would be a fairly different thing, because the college symposium, they give a topic, the people may or may not dress up as Greeks, they might serve wine, they do serve wine, grapes, grape cakes, and people have to give some sort of a presentation or response to each other on the topic. And there's a difference between a group of people who already know each other and who already know each other's strengths and weaknesses and what their kind of persona is, and having a symposium together, and then a group of college students, some who know each other and some of who don't really. It's a really different dynamic.
And during these symposiums, which we see on the boards of the universities, so probably the speech makers are a little bit here.
Usually they have a couple of days notice.
Yeah. So and here are these people Would they prepare themselves for this to speak about love?
But I guess in defense of the students, they have a whole lot less experience in giving speeches than the people in the play because these are playwrights and tragic playwright and comic playwright
Doctors,
and doctors.
lawyer.
Yeah, but their speeches weren't as good.
Well, that's an opinion.
Okay.
So you mean that nowadays symposiums have this already some concrete specific subject. When you are going to the symposium, you know that they will speak about technology or speak about music. The music will be the subject.
Yeah, I mean, I think actually what Molly said in a way is less common. I would just say most nowadays, if you see an advertisement for a symposium, what you understand is that this is going to be an academic event in which there will be a group of speeches more or less on the same subject.
And you know subject.
The subject is usually announced as part of the title of the symposium. This will be a symposium on the problem of the independence of the judiciary, or something like that. Very serious subjects.
Maybe the subject will be handled only by professionals. But here, this is the general question. Everyone has an opinion about this subject.
And everyone thinks that he's expert.
It's more generalized.
So,
It's like they have random subjects and it's really good and the discussion is really great. And I think this symposium is like a transformation to modern day symposiums, like they are tired with drinking and they want to do some other stuff.
well, the question is, how did this go? So we have to agree, I think, that the word symposium as it's used in our time has a quite different meaning. So that in my experience, I've attended lots of symposia in academic context, and it's occasionally the case that there will be drinking after the symposium. Some similarity to a super.
And I found similarities when I was reading this because in Georgia supers you always have wine, but then people do stand up and act like experts in whatever the conversation topic is, even though
They act like experts, whether they are or not.
And maybe people become more honest.
it's true. And all of their thoughts come out.
And then mostly speak about love in Georgia.
And they are honest and they become enemies after the speeches.
So the next question I would ask, have you any idea how this change came about?
Was it through this text? Because they do
No,
pass out entertainment.
Well, as far as I can figure, I mean, maybe that's not as a different opinion, but as far as I can figure out, there's transformation of the meaning of the word. By the way, the meaning of the word symposium is what?
Together.
Yes, drinking together. That's all. This is what's it mean? It's a noun, so it means a drinking together. Drinking, as said, drinking together event. Together is an assumed part of it. This is important. This is not people who are drinking alone. This is people who are drinking together.
And we don't use this word often. No. We used to say supra, symposium.
Right. Well, there's talk a little about a banquet. So this is, and in fact, you will find some translations of Plato's Symposium in which the word will be given as banquet. There's a poem or a text by Dante, which is called convivium, which has a similar meaning, living in a certain sense. It means living together or celebrating together.
It's not, right?
Yeah.
Not Latin.
No, it's in Italian. So as I said, if you think about for a moment about the question, how did the word, which started out meaning drinking together, come to mean a group of intellectuals or scholars?
Because lifestyle has changed for the time. For the time, the main thing was the drink or all these something like that.
Maybe people become poorer and they can't serve anymore.
But I mean, isn't that isn't it peculiar that I mean, we understand that lifestyles have changed somehow, but isn't it just odd that this one word, which means drinking together, comes to mean jointly giving speeches about something?
Maybe it's as simple as he thought that, okay, well, they started drinking together, and it was customary to have conversations amongst, between two people there. But then, drinking obviously clouds
Say two people?
Yeah, well, two people. It was two people in general, not in this case. But when two people sat in the seating orders, the conversation was two people. But now and sometimes in a group as well. But then maybe in this case we see that they want to take away the entertainment so they can focus on what they're talking about. And so maybe later on it evolved and they want to take away drinks as well besides entertainment because drinking causes your judgment in a sense. And then it just developed into this, okay, well, how about we just sit down and have a conversation together? And it simply developed like that.
And for example, if two people or some people disagree with the person who said this toast, then they start arguing and giving the speeches and according to their experiences. So maybe then it's changed and this toast from the long speeches, we got this symposium.
Well, actually, I don't find it quite in this situation we have a symposium right now. Like, when Socrates, for example, prepared for the symposium, right? He took a bath, he changed his clothes, and said that he was ready to participate in the symposium. But here we have some kind of more necessary tradition. Like,
You're saying that people do not wash themselves?
well, actually, they do, but actually, these people take baths.
Became more significant through time, part of speeches, part of conversation, part of different opinions, and that's why this was because of the change of the meaning of this word.
But do we know that other symposiums were like this? Maybe here Socrates is attending, Aristotle, so people who really can make the speeches, and that is why the symposium looks like this. But maybe other symposiums were not as we are.
I think that this word symposium was mostly used in aristocratic society. So, which means that probably the part of speeches and part of different ideas was very significant. So I don't think that this was, so my opinion that symposium was part of aristocratic society or educated people.